Howdy, y'all. Welcome to HazeandBarrelCraftworks here in the Haze and Barrel Homestead at our humble whiskey room. I'm the Alchemist. Do y'all have something that you really like? I'm a family man. I love my family, but I like all the whiskeys. One whiskey that I've always liked is Michter's. This Michter's is the Michter's bourbon. And it's about a 91.4 proof. But my son, Jay, who some of you might have seen in some earlier videos if you saw our Father's Day release, he introduced me to a Michter's Sour Mash. Now, after having Michter's Sour Mash, I think I really love sour mash. Do I know I like all the sour mash? I don't know that for sure, because the only sour mash I know for sure that I've had is Michter's Sour Mash. So this week, I'm going to try a few more. And I'm going to start with the sour mash I know I like. Michter's Sour Mash. Michter's Bourbon and Michter's Sour Mash, both very approachable. They go for under $50. So another really good redneck whiskey. The Michter's Sour Mash is not labeled as a bourbon. It's labeled as a small batch sour mash whiskey, and it comes in at about 84 proof. And when you're talking sour mash, what that means is they take a little bit of the mash from the previous batch and put it in as a starter for the next mash in order to create consistency in the flavors between batch to batch. And it's supposed to give it a good, consistent flavor. The first thing I notice on this one is a nice sweetness. And it's a sweetness and even I'm going to say there might be a bit of a high rye in this mash bill, perhaps, because I even think I smell a bit of rye spice in this. So a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of rye spice, some of those herbal notes, not too intense. On that, let's see how it tastes. Really nice on the palate. Oh, it's good on the palate. On the palate, the first thing I get is a touch of vanilla and actually a little bit of fruitiness, just a hint. I'm gonna have to try that again. Yeah, a hint of fruitiness with a little bit of vanilla in it, and that caramel, comes through. And what's really nice on this, as I stand here, the finish is deep and long, and that fruitiness changes to like a dark fruits, a dark Boy, almost a dark cherry and caramel and vanilla all mixed together. Boy, that's nice. And those rye notes change to cinnamon. It's almost like you're getting just a nice cinnamon fruit caramel roll at the end. Once again, I have to say, when my son introduced me to this Michter sour mash, fell in love with it. This is probably about, I don't know, this is one that I always refill, so this is obviously a refill, meaning buy a bottle once it's empty, try to keep it on my shelf. A really good one that I recommend you guys buying. Very approachable, both in proof as well as the price. And as you all know, I'd love to see you coming around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.